Welcome back to Massfield. Do you have a craving for steak? I do.
I always do.
Right?
But sometimes I feel guilty when I eat it. I feel like it's not the healthiest option.
Oh, no. It can be if you do it right. We're going to show you how to make a healthy steak dinner with Kathleen Delaney. She's the owner of Great Grapes Catering. Hello.
Hello. How are we
nice
today?
to have you here, Kathleen. So sometimes when I have my steak, I like the potatoes and the cheese and all that stuff. But this is a healthy steak meal that will be satisfying and you won't feel guilty.
Yeah, well, you know, it's very easy to get really full and not enjoy all the flavors that you get. Like if you get a nice piece of meat, a really nice piece of filet mignon or a lovely sirloin, you really don't want to kill it with tons of sauces and stuff because, gosh, I just like the flavor of it. That's why I crave
you
it.
buy it, yeah.
Right, exactly. It's good for you, for your protein needs and everything. You don't want to get excess with too much red meat, but
Well,
it's
especially
excellent.
Tomorrow we're going to have a blood drive in the studio, so this is a great meal to have before. A lot of iron.
Absolutely.
So if you're planning on coming down to the studio, you might want to have some steak tonight and then come donate
Kathleen's
blood right
recipe.
here tomorrow.
So what I did to start, I figured I'd start off with an easy, it's like a grilled salad is the way I'm looking at it. Now, the things I want to talk about are grilling romaine lettuce. Everybody's got romaine lettuce. Put it on your grill pan. Takes
If you
about
don't, just go
minutes.
buy it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
pop out
amazing.
and buy some.
You just keep it a little wet so that it sizzles when you put it on. Hear that little crackle?
So you don't need to put any oil on it. That would
No.
actually make it wilt, right?
Exactly. Well, you know, you just want to get a nice mark on it, and then we'll flip them over and get it nice and just to wilt nicely. And then when you're finished with that, we're going to put some mushrooms on, and then we're going to. There are many ways to make things healthily, as we know. Taking out the butter in your meal is really a good idea. But gosh, don't we like butter? So there's a way of sautéing with just good old olive oil, with olive oil, with onions, and with garlic to really bring out the flavor in any vegetable. And then if you really need to finish it at the very end, you put a tiny bit of butter to make it to make it a little saucier.
So
Ooh, we're getting good.
I think that's the
Getting
mistake
a
that a lot of
sizzle.
people make, including myself. I put a ton of butter on because I ignore portion sizes. You can have a little bit of things, and they're okay.
Well, and you know what? You really do get the full flavor out of it. You don't want to get excessive because that's just then excess calories and it's not good for your heart.
And then you're
It's
eating
not good for
butter.
your
You want to eat steak.
Yes, exactly. But it does taste good. I can't deny it. So these are getting to be very nice, and I really mean it. Just wilt it nicely.
Yeah, I want to
easily.
say, the first time I tried this was when you made it, and it was one of those things like, you know, don't knock it till you try it. I was like, really warm lettuce?
Oh, it's
but
good.
It is
No, these
good,
babies
so
are good.
don't knock it till you try it. You should make this at home because it was surprisingly so delicious.
Delicious. Well, I'm going to take my steak here, and I'm going to get it seared. Okay. You want a dry piece of steak? You put salt and pepper on it, but if you really just want to sear it on a grill, you don't want it to have a lot of oil or anything because all that does is make everything flare up.
So you're going to pat it dry first, maybe?
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Pat it dry, but I like salt and pepper, and if you're going to put, I always say salt and pepper your meat. That's my little mantra, because you want it to bring out the natural flavors that you have already
Right,
in
don't
the nice piece of meat.
underestimate that power of just a little bit
Simple
of S&P.
stuff. Absolutely.
Now,
So these
how
are
do we
looking good.
know if we don't have a meat thermometer if it's the right
Right.
doneness?
Well, I mean, we all like. How do you like your meat? How do you like your cook?
Well, I was so used to eating it well done while I was pregnant, but I
Oh,
do
you
like
have
it
to do that
medium.
when you're pregnant.
Yes, but I like it medium. How do you like it?
Me too, actually.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
We
Well,
can split
I'm a
steak
rare
one day.
girl, so I get
Are
right
you
to
really?
it. Yes, I am. I
Well,
like it.
you're
I
gonna
like
be
it.
eating-
I like it barely dead. That's
You're
what
going
I
to be
say.
eating before we are.
No, it's all good. But the thing that people forget is they get really paranoid and they don't remember to remember that once you take it off the grill, you must let it rest, and then it continues to cook. So many people that like it medium rare really have a hard time. They go, oh darn, I overcooked it again. And yes, there's a foolproof way. Get a meat thermometer, but just don't forget that those things happen
I do
right when you
forget
pull it
that
off.
it continues to cook.
You know what
Exactly.
I've seen chefs tap the meat too.
Oh
You
yeah.
ever seen that?
Well, the thing about exactly, and you can do it with
to
your
know
fingers, but it can be
how springy it is indicates how well it's done.
absolutely.
Ooh, that's
the
pretty.
less springy it is, the more done it is. So what was I telling you about
You were
the
telling
face
the
test?
chin, so the chin is
You
like
go to
well
your chin,
done.
it's like well done.
Unless
If
you
go-
have a really chubby chin.
yeah, and then you go up your face. The tougher, you know, the more healthy your face
you
gets.
can call my face
the puffier
chubby, it's
your
okay.
face
Rare.
gets, is the more rare, and you can see like, oh, it goes in right here, right?
Huh.
So if you can, you know, kind of assimilate those things
Okay.
to your
My
meats,
cheek
that-
is like a piece of steak.
there you
right?
go. There, yes, it is.
I love this. All right,
It's
I
delightful.
want to try
It's like a facial
tapping this
massage.
meat.
Okay.
Oh no, I was going to tap it a little bit later when
Okay.
it's done, just to test.
I
see
like
if
to
it's
sear
good.
it on all sides,
I
and then
think I
we'll.
like my steak right about here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right. Let me see. That's exactly medium.
Perfect. Medium, I knew it. See, I knew it.
You get it.
And the key to all of this is to pay attention, obviously, and to make sure that you don't, get on the phone and go, I'll leave it on the grill. I'm going over there. No, don't do that. Make sure that you're present with your cooking so that it's safe and healthy, and you don't overcook stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So
And do that chin check. So we're gonna check back in with you a little bit later, Kathleen.
All right, I'm going to saute some mushrooms.
Do it up. Yes, you go, girl.
All right.
That's what I like to say. It smells good in here.
Welcome back to Mass Appeal. We're back with Kathleen Delaney. She's the owner of Great Grapes Catering. We're finishing up a healthy steak that you can do at home. Not a lot of calories.
Okay. I'm going to pull it off right now and let it rest, but you guys can do that touch test if you want.
Okay.
Be careful.
Oh, that's bouncy.
While
That's
you
rare.
guys weren't there, while you were doing other things without me,
Well,
I had steamed some broccoli because everybody likes broccoli, and I also put some cremini mushrooms on the grill with some onions and garlic, just sliced up, and I'm now tossing them together. And this is going to be a great side for any night of the week. Over our no, this will be the side, right? Nice warm vegetable, really easy, lots of flavors. Maybe hit it with a touch of sea salt, but that's it. Because the vegetables themselves are delicious.
Did you put anything on those mushrooms before you threw them on the grill?
I put nothing on those mushrooms. Nope.
They're so glossy and pretty.
Well, they incorporate it in on the grill, and they're little sponges. They take up whatever's on there.
That's great.
But also the moisture from even the lettuce on this grill and the onions and garlic. So it's pretty great.
Here's my question. Let's say I fire up the grill.
Yeah.
I have one of those grills with the slats, so things can fall through, like mushrooms, broccoli, garlic, everything that you've just sauteed up. How can I do it outside? Tin foil? Will that do the trick?
You can, or you could skew them, and always do your vegetables on like vegetables. Don't mix up a pepper and a mushroom because they cook at different times. That's why I cook the broccoli at a different time, but they go great together.
So if I'm
They're
doing
wonderful.
a kebab, I would want to kebab all my peppers together.
Absolutely. Then if you want to keep them on the skewer, re-skew them.
I've been doing
Or
it
just
wrong
pull
for
them off and
years.
put them on a beautiful platter.
I have too.
Right?
God, I learned so much.
Well, that's why they don't cook at the same time. All right, we're going to wait and cut this steak because it's not quite ready, but I wanted to make something very, very yummy that I really like. And we were talking about vegetables, like vegetables of the year. And what were we saying? I think
The hot vegetable of 2013 you said would be Brussels sprouts.
I thought it was Brussels sprouts because everybody was eating everything Brussels sprouts.
What's going to be
like
in
it.
2014?
Well, I'm going to say that it's going to be jicama.
Jicama.
Because I'm making a jicama slaw today. So, do you know what jicama is?
No idea.
Have you ever had it before?
Can I give it a whiff?
Yeah.
No, that's not jicama.
Oh. These are onions.
Those are
Ashley-
onions.
Ashley
Please
was
smell
just
them.
whiffing onions.
This is jicama.
They're not.
Have
That's
a
not-
bite, actually. And tell me
Really?
what you think it tastes like. Yep. Here, take
All
that.
right, let's make it. We've got
Apples.
about 45 seconds.
Okay. On the outside it looks
Ooh,
like a water.
good.
It looks like an oversized water chestnut.
Apple.
We are going to put some orange vinegar because I like this champagne vinegar that I do. We're going to put a little bit of that Dijon mustard because what can't I ever do with that?
Dijon mustard.
All right. We're going to stir that all together.
All right.
And then what we're going to do is I've already cut up some jicama, some lovely, lovely toaster.
Cucumbers?
Cucumbers, yes,
Those are
some cucumbers.
pretty.
Yep, and we're gonna mix that in there.
Okay.
We're gonna take the jicama in, and then we're gonna add a little bit of onion, not cooked, just nice yellow. I used Vidalias today.
Should I be
You could
using a
use-
whisk? It's the only two I can
You're
find.
doing great. It's
All
all
right.
good. And then I wanted to talk about turmeric. If you guys know what turmeric is,
It's beautiful.
if you ever see it in the store, it looks like a little baby ginger.
It
But when you
does.
peel it, it's bright, 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 bright orange. So I put a little bit of turmeric in there.
Now, is that where curry gets some of its?
Yes, that's exactly
from?
where we get
Oh,
the
okay.
color for curry.
And it's
Yep.
it's a medicinal spice.
Absolutely. It is such a great antioxidant, and it is downright delicious. Now, this is a really easy slaw to go right next to your... Now, you can put whatever vegetables you like. Yes, and a little lemon rind
Little
would be
list,
great.
all right, I'll zest
Yes,
it.
please.
All right,
Zest
so
it.
we are.
Kathleen, we're going to talk about our question of the day while you plate that and
I
make
will.
that look gorgeous
Okay.
as you do.
But you know what? Let's go to commercial first. Don't go anywhere. Mass Appeal will be right
we have
back.
more time.